Morning, guys. We are heading to Adrian's land. We are going to be working there with a 2012 Veloster NA, normally aspirated. We bought that car with an engine noise, and I think that the problem is the connecting rod bearings. We already have the connecting rod bearings here, and we are heading there to take the engine apart. I think I can change the bearings without taking the engine of the car, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. We're going to be taking apart everything, taking apart the bottom part of the engine so I can change those connecting rod bearings. So let's do this. Okay, guys, we are here. This is the Veloster that I was telling you about. Today we're going to be removing stuff on the engine so we can fix the engine knock, and you can see that it's in good shape. It's black. It could be black interior. We have to change a few stuff. Take the window tints off. Give it a polish the paint, put 2 brand new tires, and that's it. I hope to fix this today or between today and tomorrow. It's supposed to be ready to go. Adrian is over there taking the oil of the engine out because we need to drain it and start working. So I'm going to be removing the engine cover. To remove that, I have to remove all this plug. All the coils are out. This is the high pressure fuel pump, because this car is a direct injection, and the fuel comes from the tank to here, and this pump takes the pressure up to 1,000 something PSI, so the injectors can work on the direct injection. So to take this cylinder head cover, I have to take all the bolts all around, take the high pressure pump, and this is the solenoid for the camshafts, and I have to take the solenoid out like this with this bolt. You can see this is solenoid for the camshafts. First bolt down. I always leave the spark plugs on because I don't want anything to go into the cylinder. So that's why I left the spark plug, so I don't have to take them out. Taking the cover off because we have to take the front cover of the engine out, because the front cover is bolted to the lower crank. So in order for us to take the lower crank oil pan off, we have to take this front cover. So that's why I have to take this. Everything is bolted together. Todo está junto ahí. So we are taking the alternator off because it's in the way. This is the bracket for it. So I'm gonna take it out. It's gonna be easier for me to take this cover off. I have to take the AC compressor off, the engine damper. Okay guys, this is what we have done so far. Come here. Look at this. We took out the front cover. To take the front cover out, we have to lift this head cover, and we already on the bottom. We already took all the bolts here, and here. You have to take the oil pan off because you have 2 bolts here that hold this oil pan engine crank. What do you want to say it? And now we are trying to detach the crank because of the silicone. It has silicone all over, and the silicone is really strong to get it out. So we have to buy a socket for this one. This is where the oil filter goes. We have to take this one because this bolt is holding all the crank. I don't have it, so we have to go to Harbor Freight to get the socket so we can take everything out. I'm not going to remove any of the chains or anything. We don't have to work with that. So now we have to remove this bolt here because this is the bolt that is holding this tip tube, and that you have to remove it so you can wiggle the tube and take it out of the crankcase. So that's what I'm going to do now, so I can finally take the crankcase off and change the connecting rod bearings. Okay, this is what we have done so far. We took apart all the timing chain, timing sprocker. We took the camshafts, and we took the caps. And remember that these caps have to be placed in the same position that you take it off. So that's why we organize everything in that place. So when we put the head together again, everything is gonna be in the same place. Now I'm gonna take the head with I have to lose the head studs, and this car has the triple square system. It is something like this. Okay, you can see here it's a triple square. That's the configuration of the head bolts. Don't use the torque because you're gonna strip the bolt, and then it's gonna be a pain to get it out. Triple square, and this one is an M10. You can see here M10 triple square. I get this from Amazon. I ordered last night and came out overnight, so it's really quick. You can see it was like $30 the whole set, and you can add this to your toolbox. Now we're gonna be taking out these bolts and give a little tap so the bolt gets all the way in. If not, you're gonna strip the bolt also. Remember, we are gonna be losing the bolts. Oop, sorry. Take the head out because we need to take the pistons out because we thought it was only the connecting rod bearings, but we found out the piston pins are damaged in 2 cylinders, so we have to take the head out so we can take the pistons and see how many of these. I'm certain that it's 2 pistons, but I'm taking everything out so I can see exactly how much pistons I have to change. Okay, we already took the head off. It's here. Now we're gonna be putting all these parts into the head again, so none of these parts get missing or misplaced. So I'm gonna put everything back together in the head. And you can see here, we have the pistons. They are really dirty, carbon dirty. So now I'm gonna head down, take the connecting rods, bolts out, and take the pistons out of the block, so we can inspect them and see how many we need to buy. What's up?
Huh?
Valerie. Okay, now we are under the car. As you can see, I have everything taken apart. Now I'm going to be losing all the connecting rods and taking the pistons with the connecting rods out of the block. That's what I'm been doing now. I'm going to be doing now. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what I will.
That's what I'm gonna be doing now.
That's what I'm going to be doing now. That's what I'm going to be doing now. Okay, guys? So let's do this. You can see the piston. It is black everywhere. It's better to buy all these pistons new. I think this is the noise is coming from here. This is the piston pin, and these ones are pressed on. They are not like the turbo. The turbo ones are full floating and have the clip here, and this one no. This one has to be pressed on a vise. Carajo. Gracias que no sirve.
What happened?
It came out too hard from the block. Yeah, this is the one, number 3. These engines tend to damage the number 3 cylinder. That one damaged the number 3 cylinder, and this one also. This is the same thing, but that one was in the connecting rod. Are you making fun of me?
No.
Listen. Yep. That is the knocking noise that makes when the engine. ¿Lo sabes? Here. Two pistons, but it's better to change them all to be sure, because imagine you put only 2, do all that work, and the engine came out knocking anyway. So it's better to change them all, guys. So that's gonna be all for this for now, because now we have to order parts. We're gonna be ordering the 4 connecting rods, the 4 pistons, the piston rings, and we already have the connecting rod bearings. We already have them. So that's that, guys. Stay tuned for the next episode. So we are gonna be installing back this engine, plus we're gonna be assembling the engine on the 2013 turbo one. Here already I have the block assembled. We are just waiting for parts also. As soon as those parts get here, we are gonna be putting back everything together and showing you how it's done. So guys, thank you for subscribing. Remember to share, comments. If you know, we're not professionals, so if you have some comments that can help us doing these works, it's gonna be really appreciated. So guys, stay tuned and remember, if you dream of it, work for it and make it happen. See you in the next one.